Hey guys, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel. In today's video we're going to hit on something that's, it's a bit of a poor subject, it's a bit of a crappy one. But if you vape, you've seen the title, if you vape or you smoke and you're a PC gamer, you really do need this hack. I'm not here to debate whether smoking and vaping is good or bad. It's bad, and I don't need people telling me just stop. At the end of the day, I've smoked for 75% of my life, so I've been dependent on one of the most addictive substances that is legal as well at the same time for 75% of my life. It's not something you can just switch off like a light switch, although I am working on it. Anyway, that being said, the whole point of this video is this life hack. I'm going to show you what the dust looks like in here. I've left this purposely for a couple of months so that it builds up a little bit, because I have quite high positive pressure in there. I do it on purpose, so I don't get a lot of settled dust. But the stuff that gets splattered out and stuff, we'll get to see you'll get to see how sticky it is. Because that's what this video is about, really. Anyone that smokes or vapes near their PC knows that shit gets sticky. It's a nightmare to clean, so it reaches a point where they just stop bothering, and then that can cause thermal issues and all sorts of issues with electrical tech. So one way to combat this, a good little hack, is literally this, what I'm going to show you, and it is this stuff. Basically this is active carbon filters from a cooker hood. This particular one comes in a double pack. I'll leave a link in the description. Basically comes in a double pack of this strip like this. You get two of them for £9.59, so like $10. So you get loads of it, right? So yeah, we're going to go take my case into the kitchen. You'll notice that the kitchen is where I do most of my stuff. There's a reason for that, which I'll show you. But I'm going to turn this off. We'll get it in the kitchen, we'll give it a clean out, and then I'll show you what you can do with this, what to do with this. I'll explain the life hack as we go. Does that sound good to you guys? Yeah? Alright, sweet. Let me just get this shut down. Because I'm going to have to disconnect it for this. I need to make sure that one comes with us. Because it is connected inside, plugs into you. Oh! Oh, went out. Still plugged in. Right guys, shall we? Oh, yeah. Right, let's get in the kitchen. The reason I use the kitchen a lot, you'll see me use it a lot during paint, cutting, and any sort of dust cleaning and stuff, is because I live on a flat on the second floor, or if you're in the US, I live in an apartment on the third floor, and I can shut the window off. I've got a window there, and I've got a vent right above where I'm working. So yeah, here we are. We'll give this quick clean out. Like I said, it doesn't build up that much dust. I can show you that. But before we do that, these carbon filters, we'll get onto how to fit them afterwards. But I want to do just a quick run through on how to clean them. If you decide to use them, because obviously I change them maybe once a year, but I clean them once every month or so. Now when it comes to cleaning, they'll be like this, right? This is a dirty one. Now the last thing you want to do, yeah, I promise you, the one thing you do not want to do is start rubbing at this end. You want to literally not touch the dust side as much as possible and literally come around the other side and just... It just starts lifting off, and as soon as you start getting it lifted off like that, you can then just brush it away and most of it will lift off. As it happens, I'm going to be killing these, so I'm probably not going to do too much work, but I'll show you it's not too much like hard work, if you get me. Basically, you blow it out from the back, go to the back, blow it out, it'll lift itself off. See how it's doing it there? If you go up from the edge, idiot, try and go at the middle. At the middle, it's like got tension. So if you go along the edge, and work your way down, you can see how it's lifted off. You can come around this side then and just sort of like pinch it off or brush it off, and it will get out of the way. But if you try doing it straight away, all you do is you just rub it into there. So if you're gonna clean them, go the other side, blow it back, and then just peel it off. But we're swapping them out today, so that's what we're doing. Now let me get this side panel off. I only use these on the intakes, so I'll go through that with you, and we're gonna make a slight adaptation for the bottom ones, but we're gonna do it better, basically. But I can show you. I wanted to leave it so that I had at least got some dust build up, so that I could show you that it doesn't really get sticky. I mean, it's not a perfect fix, but I don't know if you can see, there's obviously there's a pile of dust on there, but it's still there, but it's gone, yeah. Like, it's just dust. There is a bit of stickiness, it's not a perfect fix, but it certainly reduces how sticky everything is. Biggest thing you've got on your side against dust in general is positive pressure. Before I touch anything else, let me just let me sort of try and explain. So you should be able to see like obviously there's build up of dust like on the sides of these, but I could just pop them out and give them a quick wipe, and like obviously anywhere where I've purposely held on to it, there's a bit of dust build up on the fans, but again it just wipes off. So it's not, like I said, it's not perfect, but anyone that's smoked with their PC, you know, it's it can build up. But because of the positive pressure, as you can see yourself, like there's not, other than like where it's literally spraying out of the fans, like on the sides of these, where I'm directing. If you're wondering, I've got separation because I use, these fans are like literally constantly at like 70 to 80% to feed the GPU. These two work separately. That's why I've got these dividers in space. It just helps control, and then obviously around this side it helps with this sort of like it doing this. So I've got a separation on the other side as well. So yeah, so as you can see, it doesn't really build much dust up inside, just sort of like key points where it's you know, collecting on glass, and or where it's just getting chucked out of the fan or something. But in general, the dust that does collect up in here, it's not really sticky at all. And yes, I do use this as an intake, so I've got like some direct feed for my AIO. Anyways, we'll get to the carbon filters, innit? Okay guys, so firstly you need to get your carbon sheet, and we need to cut it to shape. So, oh, for those of you that were wondering that section before, yes, I really did duct tape my phone to my forehead. Anyways, to clean up the dust in here, I just use one of these. It's an old makeup brush. I literally just stab the brush. It's going to build up into there, but it'll blow about. Like, literally, I just brush it. Just do this. And they're done enough. I mean, we're going to be doing some work on this case and swapping everything around, so I could do some more then. But, you know, in general, it's quite clean in here. And like I said, I don't get much in the way of build-up, other than, like, you know, like on the fans and right next to the fans with the glass and stuff. So, right, so we get on to getting these things shaped up. Right, so what I've done for down here is, as you can see, I've cut this in one long strip. We're going to do something slightly different to what I had, but I've cut it so it basically stands the height of that. So it's going to work really well for what we need it for. So we'll flip the PC on its back. We'll get her on her back. How I like her. I'm a dad. I'm allowed. She's going to be filthy under here. I'm not wrong. She'd be filthy. So we're going to get rid of this. This is all double-sided tape. Get rid of all this. It's the old stuff. We're going to do a much better job this time. Much better job. While it's on the side, it'll give me a chance to get the brush in here. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some work to this. I don't like how closed off this is. It's part of the build. I'm going to be using it as part of the build. So we'll go with that. Right, over to this strip. So what I want this to do is I want it to be long enough to go from that corner, like just nice and neatly, to the shape of this 360 space, basically. I'll cut it there. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get bits of duct tape to just hold it in place. I'm thinking if I get a strip like this, you can stay with it. Try and put, I'd rather more, sort of be half and half of this tape-ish. And then we can position this right on this inside edge of this this lip, which is where I want it. And sort out that floppy bit afterwards. What I want is for this to hold this edge. Right, so that's the bottom done, guys. So there we have it. Obviously, you don't need to go to this sort of extent, but what we do have is very, very little impedance on the actual ventilation that is available for this here. And what we should have, let's check this out, is a nice seal with whatever it's sitting on. That is beautiful. You don't even notice it's there, do you? Awesome. Right, so we'll move this around and you'll be able to see the radiator. Fortunately, the way I've cut this, it's in a previous video, the way I've cut this, I can literally take, but basically I use the old shape and I've purposely put this so that I can just hook this in here. I literally left these tabs so that I could do that. And yeah, now that's done. I do usually, unless I'm benchmarking, I usually do have this over the top of it, which just sort of like pretties everything up a bit. and gives me an extra level. And to be fair with that, unless I'm like benchmarking in Cinebench or something, I don't really need that. So that's that one done, and we've got, what, 2 more on the back, is it? I'm gonna sack this off, and I'm just gonna pop these on here like this. So we'll just use a little bit of duct tape, just to hold them in place. Really, like, there don't have to be loads. As long as you've got it sort of fairly snug to the metal, it won't matter, no. That'll mean that one there deals with the power supply. So you can see through it, but you know, no one would know, but we do. Power supply is protected now to a point. And then with this, I only need to do the bottom half of it because the top half is an exhaust. So just need to pop something on so that bottom fan at least has a carbon barrier that it is sucking through, because that one's very open. Advantage to cloth tape, eh? Right, so that's that done, guys. As you can see, we are protected where it's needed. As you can see, this one here is going to be for that opening down there, and then we've got the power supply dealt with over here. So that is actually like all the intakes on this PC. And it goes together like it never was a problem. You can obviously go through and put these filters between your fans and the case. I wouldn't do that because the fans will work better if you let them breathe a little bit, and you'll get less noise. So I'm going to cut the bottoms off here, but that's part of the build. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a quick fire up, let what dust is settled in there pop out of it, and then I'm going to put it back. So yeah, here we are, guys. She's back where she belongs. She's looking a bit cleaner. It wasn't going to be any major cleanup because obviously there's going to be a drastic change happening to this case, so I didn't want to go too in deep with it, but I did want to share this little hack with you. As you can see, you know, it doesn't look like it's there, but it is there, and it's completely sealing that off. So everything that's going into this case is getting filtered, which is going to reduce how sticky everything is, to the point where you can just brush it off. So hopefully this has been really helpful for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe, Bye.